Hello everybody, this is Milagros from Binah Tarot, and these are the Love Tarot scopes for the month of December. I will be explaining the rules to participate in the free reading contest in the end of the video. Let's begin. So this month I'm going to be using two different decks. I'm going to be pulling from the Greer deck for the Celtic Cross, and I am going to be using the Osho Zen Tarot for the advice card. Sagittarius, this is your tarot scope for December, and this is your birthday month. This is the month of Sagittarius. We are almost closing the year, and there are some very interesting things going on for you. Astrologically speaking, Saturn is finally moving to its home, Capricorn, and it's leaving after a while, after some challenging times that Sagittarius has been going through since 2014, and you are finally going to feel a little bit better. You are going to feel like you have achieved some progress, some growth during this period of time, that you have earned all that kind of recognition, let's say, towards yourself mostly during this time. Like, it hasn't been easy at all. It has been really difficult. It has been really challenging, but in a way you have achieved to defeat that difficulties and prevail. What I get in the crossing position is a King of Swords, and the King of Swords is a person who can be from an earth sign such as Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody with its characteristics, or it can be even yourself trying to be a little bit more firm, or maybe there is a problem. As I can see it in the crossing position, there is something, you feel that there is something, that there is some sort of blockage. You want to celebrate this final victory, let's say, that this is like an ending of a period, or the afterwards of a difficult time, and you want to fully celebrate it and embrace it, but there is something that is still there and it doesn't let you fully do it. It feels almost like a blockage. It feels almost like an energy that seems to be against you celebrating just yet. At least that is the energy that I'm feeling. What I get on the top is the Devil card, and the Devil card is a card that is closely related to Capricorn, which happens to be in relation to Saturn. Saturn is a ruler of Capricorn, and you have been, as I was saying in the beginning, having Capricorn making a transit on your sign. So there is still like, okay, finally Saturn is leaving, but it's making a very, very strong final statement. And that is what I feel that is going on in this with the cards that I have pulled for this situation. You feel that in some way you're enslaved to some circumstances, to some cycles. You want to break the cycles, but in your head you're maybe a little bit too afraid to let go. Maybe you became a little bit too dependent on some patterns or some things that might not be the best for you. If it is a relationship that feels toxic, it might be that you're stuck on that, like a cycle, and it just keeps recycling itself again and again, and feels a little bit difficult to walk away from it. But at the same time, it really awakens your passion, so it is difficult for you to say no to that passion, to disobey to that passion. And I think that this is a time in which you are going to try to finally face that devil, face that demon, and move on from it. It is still there, it is still having influence, but you are yourself eventually, and in the end. I get the King of Rods in the base of the Celtic Cross, and that tells me that it doesn't matter how difficult these last months or years have been, you're still yourself. You still have that energy. You still have your essence intact, and that is what is going to pull you from this situation in which you feel that you might have been treated, let's say, by life in an unfair way, or maybe the circumstances you felt that they were not really favorable to you. In the past, I get the Tower card, which tells me that whatever has happened between you and this person or in regards to this situation has been really, really difficult. And you have learned lessons that have shaken your foundations and kind of reshaped you into somebody new. It kind of reshaped your beliefs, your behavior, the patterns that you follow. So this is very interesting. This is a very interesting card to get on the past position. It also tells me that this is the afterwards. You're trying to rebuild. When something has been, after the tower, when somebody or something has been destroyed to the core, then the only solution is to rebuild to something better. As for the energies of now, I get the 5 of rods, and it has to do with inner struggle, which is completely reasonable, having in mind the cards that I have mentioned already. You're trying to find balance again. You're trying to settle down in something, in an idea, in a purpose. But it's been a little bit difficult to you, for you to do so during this month. Whether it's a relationship or a cycle into the same relationship that has become difficult to bear or to handle. It seems that right now you're still a little bit confused on what to do, mostly because there are too many things. You feel that there are too many things that you need to address in your life. You need that there is too many energies around you, or that the energy is a little bit overwhelming into this in this situation. From the other side, from the surroundings, I get the card of the Empress, and the Empress is, in this case, a person who can provide some sort of protection. It's a person that can nurture you. It's a person whom you can trust. So whether this person is open for conversation, open for communication, open to just, maybe in case you need to just be yourself, to just open your heart and tell him or her, look, I'm going through this and it's a little bit difficult and I don't want you to believe or to feel that I'm weak, because opening your heart doesn't make you weak. If anything, it just makes your person able to understand you better. So don't be afraid to talk or to open up to this person, because she or he is somebody who can actually provide you with advice and can in some way make you feel better, can comfort you in a way, and can also bring you, give you some advice or try to look for you, take care of you in a way. It's not bad. You don't always have to be in charge. Sometimes you need to let somebody else help you. And this is, in case you are single, then you might or you should be open to this kind of person, or this is a kind of person that you should be projecting in your life. Not somebody who is just fire, but somebody who actually you can rely on. And it's quite important. I think that that is one of the lessons that this cycle leaves to you, that there is a change that needs to be done within yourself, and you have been going through it again. So just try to bear in mind the lessons that you have learned through this cycle in order to move forward in a better way and to avoid repeating unhealthy patterns. As for the unexpected, I have the 5 of Pentacles, which has to do with support in difficult times. So whether you're going to find yourself finally opening up to this person, or to a friend, or to family, or to your mother, somebody that you trust, and this person will be able to comfort you and to listen to you and to hear you, or you are going to be comforting somebody else that is going through a difficult time. It is definitely not, let's say, it's not one of the best cards, but it's not a bad one, because it means, and it speaks about the people that sticks to you, that sticks next to you in the times when you really need them, in the difficult times. So I think that this is also a good time for you to think about the people that has been with you and for you through these difficult times, and have them in mind, because you may have needed them at some point. Maybe now is when they need you to provide some sort of comfort or advice to them. As for the outcome, I have the 6 of Wands or Rods, and this is a very, 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 very good outcome actually, because it's a progression from the 5 of Wands till the 6 of Wands. So there is going to be progress during this month, finally, with the departure of Saturn from your sign. You're going to feel like the winner. You're going to feel that all the sacrifices that you have done, the difficult times you've been with, will make sense to you. it will feel, or you will feel that it was worth the effort, that it was worth the nights without being able to sleep, or with the many thoughts that you had to deal with. It's going to finally make sense. It's going to finally make you feel like you have grown, you have outgrown the situation, you have learned from it, and you can feel that you have been victorious, because although this situation has pushed you to act like somebody that you feel you're not, you have still managed to keep yourself, to keep your essence intact. You're regaining the power. I get the Magician, who is a person that has a power, of communication. Towards the end of the month, you will regain that power of communication once Mercury goes direct, and you're also going to regain your self-love, your self-trust, which is very important. And I think this is also because the energies are going to be swifting, moving, becoming much lighter and much more in tune with your nature. As the advice, I get the Source card, which is another fire card, and it's very good. It's just a little reminder that you have the fire within you, and the fire is not bad. It just depends on how you use it. You can use it to boost you, to propel you to better things, but it can also burn you if you don't know how to control it. And I think that the lesson here is use your power, use your resources, use your fire, your inspiration, your life spark in a smart way that will propel you and that will be beneficial to you. If we're talking about the relationship, it might have, or it is related to regaining the power. Maybe you feel that you haven't had much choice, or you haven't been hurt enough during this situation. But I think that during this month, you're regaining the power over this relationship, over, if you're single, over yourself, over your love life, over this breakup. Maybe you're trying to just move on from it, and it has been a little bit difficult. But I see that the message here, the general message or love message for you, is that you're regaining the power of independence to make the decisions that you find suitable for you. Please have in mind that this is just a general reading, and you can always check on your ascendant, your moon sign, and Venus. In regards to the contest for a free reading, all you need to do is give a thumbs up to this video, follow me and like my Facebook page, subscribe to my channel, and share this post that I am going to be linking down below of the video. This time it will be a Facebook contest, that way I can keep track of who is participating without being disruptive towards your YouTube privacy. Also, make sure that you have set the privacy of the video to public, so that I can keep track and when I account the participants in order to choose a winner. The deadline to participate is on December the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, and I will be announcing the winner on December the 11th. This month I will be offering discounted readings for $25, and this special price will be available only during the month of December, like a Christmas kind of promo. So I will link also down below on the description of the video the link that you can follow in order to book this reading. I will be posting the videos of 2018 shortly. You can subscribe to my channel and enable the notifications so that you will receive an alert when the new videos are up. Thank you very much for watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. It has been really rewarding for me, and I am really thankful for all the support. I really hope you have a wonderful December, Merry Christmas, and a wonderful, wonderful New Year full of blessings. See you on the next video. Thanks.